Today, let us see why some family businesses survive for generations. Have you ever wondered why some family businesses disappear after the founder retires, while others continue successfully for 3, 4, or even 5 generations? They face the same challenges: competition, changing technology, changing customers, and family disagreements. Yet some survive. More importantly, some don't merely survive. They become stronger with every generation. Hello, I'm Sanjeev Painekar, your business mentor, and today I want to discuss an important question. Why do some family businesses survive for generations? The answer is not simply money. It is something much deeper. 1. They protect values, but change their methods. Successful family businesses understand one important principle. Values should remain stable, but methods must keep changing. The founder may have built the company through personal relationships and traditional distribution. The second generation may introduce professional management. The third generation may introduce technology, digital marketing, data analytics, or international expansion. The methods change, but fundamental values, integrity, quality, customer trust, financial discipline, and respect for people remain unchanged. This balance between tradition and transformation is extremely important. If you change everything, you may lose your identity. But if you change nothing, you may lose your business. 2. They don't give positions merely because of surnames. This is one of the biggest tests of a family business. A family member may inherit ownership, but leadership must still be earned. Successful business families gradually teach the next generation that joining the business is not an entitlement. It is a responsibility. The next generation must learn the business, understand customers, respect employees, experience difficulties, and prove its capability. The moment a family starts believing he is the owner's son, so naturally he should become the leader, the organization can become vulnerable. A surname may give you an opportunity. It cannot automatically give you competence. 3. They separate family emotions from business decisions. Imagine two brothers disagreeing about an expansion. One says, "We should invest aggressively." The other says, "No, we should conserve cash." In an unhealthy family business, the disagreement becomes personal. You never respect my opinion. You always want control. You have been like this since childhood. Now a business disagreement has become a family conflict. Successful families learn to say, "We can disagree in the boardroom and still remain family outside the boardroom." They discuss numbers, facts, risks, and strategy, not old emotional wounds. That maturity can protect both the company and the family. 4. They respect professional management. As a business grows, the family cannot be the expert in everything. You need talented professionals in finance, marketing, technology, manufacturing, legal affairs, human resources, and strategy. Wise family businesses don't ask, "Why should an outsider tell us how to run our company?" They ask, "Who is the best person to help our company grow?" Professional managers bring expertise. The family brings continuity, culture, ownership, and long-term commitment. When both respect each other, it can become a powerful combination. 5. They prepare the next generation before they need them. Succession should not begin when the chairman turns 70. It should begin much earlier. The next generation should understand, how was this company built? What sacrifices were made? Why do customers trust us? What mistakes did earlier generations make? And most importantly, what responsibility comes with inheriting this institution? A successful family business doesn't simply transfer shares. It transfers wisdom. That is a much more valuable inheritance. 6. They think in decades, not quarters. One of the greatest strengths of a good family business is its ability to think long-term. A professional executive may sometimes ask, "What will improve this year's results?" A responsible business family should also ask, "What will protect this company 20 years from now?" That changes decision-making. You become more careful about reputation, more serious about customer trust, more disciplined about debt, more thoughtful about employees, and more protective of the brand, because you are not building something merely to sell tomorrow. You are building something you hope the next generation will be proud to inherit. The final lesson. So why do some family businesses survive for generations? Not because every generation produces a genius, not because they never have disagreements, and certainly not because they never make mistakes. They survive because each generation understands one fundamental principle. I may own this business today, but I am also its custodian for tomorrow. The founder creates the business. The next generation must preserve its values. And every generation after that must have the courage to reinvent it. So if you belong to a family business, don't ask only, "What have I inherited?" Ask a much more powerful question. What will I leave behind for the generation after me? Because the true success of a family business is not measured by how wealthy one generation becomes. It is measured by whether the institution remains respected, relevant, and strong long after that generation is gone. I'm Sanjeev Pendarkar, your business mentor. If you found this thought useful, share it with the next generation of your family and ask them one question. Are we preparing ourselves merely to inherit the business or to deserve it? Thank you for watching.